Are you talking with your employees in the middle part of that and saying, what do you see for your future? Where do you want to be? Trying to figure out where they see the fit. And I will tell you this, I would not be where I am without my team. They are amazing. They are my family. Maybe I am different from some CEOs, but when they cry, I cry. When they cheer, I cheer. And I want to elevate them as much as I can. But I'll tell you what, when we have the board retreat, and some people don't take, whether you have a retreat, strategic retreat, they don't take their team. I take my team. Because at the end of the day, our board's going to talk about what we need to do, right? And the things that we need to accomplish. But guess who's going to do it at the end of that day? It's your team. Yeah, your board people know you're going to have some things that are going to be on committees, but at the end of the day, it's your team. But I think one of the things I want to get across from you is even if you're sitting out there and you're not one of the CEOs, guess what? We all had our first job. We're approachable. Ask us. And I hope we all do that. I hope we all take the person that's new and try to help them understand we were sitting in your seat. And, one of the things I think that is so exciting is we're looking to do a women's summit. And as we had leaders in the room to do that, most of us were women, and we had a couple of gentlemen that were helping us on that. And, we were talking about who we need to involve. And I said, I don't want it to just be a women's summit. We need to have some men in there that have really helped women break through that glass ceiling and that have really set the tone and the stage for them to excel. Because most of the women that were in that room said it was a male that helped them get to the level that they were, right? So we don't need to lose sight of that. I think and sometimes we talk about inclusion and diversity. We forget about the men sitting at the table that helped us achieve where we got. We had one of our communities, in our community in Anderson, one of our businesses, they were struggling, and they didn't know what they were going to do, where they were going to go, because their landlord was moving them out because they were refitting the building. It was all their money that they invested into that Mexican restaurant, right? So we heard that. So what did we do on our staff meeting on Monday? We pulled in and we said, what can we do? Did anybody see that on Facebook? What can we do? From the end of that, we found someone who said, well, what about this building? And then I said, hey, wonder if who owns that building. And somebody said, actually, it's somebody I know. It's a banker, and I think we might have some opportunity with that. So I said, can you go with me to talk, or can you talk to him? He did. The end of the day, that business now is where that bank owns this property, has that opportunity to go in there free and continue their business. Really, isn't that what it's about? It's about us finding out what our business needs are and our business concerns are, what's impeding you from doing business, and making those connections.